Hello, my beautiful people. How are you doing? Look at what we have today. We're going over 200 milliliters of lukewarm milk, not hot, not cold, but lukewarm milk. And then I just put my 5 grams of yeast, and I put my sugar, okay? 40 grams of sugar. There you can see how I'm mixing it. I'm mixing it in order for the sugar to dissolve, okay? And the yeast also. So I thank you so much for watching my channel. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. So that is my 1 egg, and that is my teaspoon, half teaspoon of salt. That you can see I just went with it inside. Then I have to mix it in order for the egg and the salt to dissolve, okay? You can see how beautiful it is, how the color changed. Then I have to go in with my flour. That is my 400 grams of flour that I'm going in with it. You can see how I mix. I have to share it into 2 portions. I put the first portion and mix it to make sure that it's well combined. Then I go in now with the second flour. Then I go in now with my butter. In this recipe, we are not using melted butter. We are just using home temperature butter, okay? That is my butter. That is the butter. It's just 2 tablespoons of butter that I just went in with it, and the balance of the flour. So now I'm trying to mix it to make sure that everything is well combined, okay? So I have to mix it until it's well combined before I go to the next process. So please just stay tuned, watch every step, because every step is so important, okay? So you're going to understand how to do this beautiful homemade bread. This is so beautiful. This is so soft. This is so yummy. Oh my god, this bread, if you try it, you come and thank me later, because your homemade bread is so hygienic. Your homemade bread, you put all the ingredients that you want, and you put enough butter, so it's going to be soft and lovely for you people, and it's going to be very hot, because you just remove it from the oven and then you enjoy it with your family, which that is so awesome, okay? So for now, you can see that I've finished to mix it, so I have to go in. I have to put it on the chopping board, and then I start to knead it. So that is it. You can see how I'm kneading it. You have to knead it for 10 minutes so the thing is going to soft, because sorry, I'm taking leave there so I can hear noise. You have to take your time to knead it for 10 minutes in order for the dough to soft, because if you don't knead it well, it's not going to soft and it's going to be rough. That's why your bread is not going to come out well, okay? So you can see I take my time to knead it. You can see how I was kneading it. There were particles hanging on my fingernails, so I have to like keep pressing it. Okay. You can see how soft the dough is from the way I'm kneading it now. You can see that the dough is well soft and well combined. You can see so easy to do. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Please, where are you watching from? Which country are you watching from? Oh, which city are you watching from? You can tell me so that I can give you a hug at the comment section, okay? I love you all, but God love you more. I hope you have a nice day and a beautiful day. So, our dough is ready. You can see how soft it is now. From the look, I believe you can see that it's so soft and beautiful. Okay, so now you have to oil your bowl with an oil. You can use your sunflower oil or your olive oil, and oil your bowl. Then you put it inside and put another oil on top. Then you cover it for an hour. I'm at my killer. I came to take some of the killer, so that's why I can be hearing nice, okay? So you have to cover it for an hour in order for the dough to rise. Remember, we use yeast, so we need to cover it in order for the yeast in order for the bread to rise, okay? So our bread is ready. This is already an hour. You can see how beautiful it is. When you remove it now, you don't have to knead it again, because you have already kneaded it for 10 hours. So for 10 minutes, so you don't need to Knead it again. So now you have to divide it according to if people are 5 of you in the house or 6. Please just share it according to a number of how you pour in your house, okay? Like me, I'm sharing it according to the number of us that we are in the house because I don't want the dough to be carried forward for the next day. I just need it to be just sufficient for that day. The next day I can do another thing. Maybe I can do another bread, or it's breakfast. You don't have to eat one and the same thing all the time. So that is it. After that, I have to make my dough. I have to make it like a small buns, okay, before I go to the next process. You can see how I'm doing it. So I have to keep it aside and start now the process. Okay. So I have to spray the flour. After spraying my flour on the chopping board, I go in now with one of the dough. Remember, I divided the dough into 7. So I take the first one. I have to roll it gently in order for it to be in a circle shape. Please, this one has to be in a circle shape, okay? Remember, please don't flip it, okay? Just doing it gently until it be in a circle shape, okay? So if it's not in the circle shape, I believe you can still adjust it, okay? So that is it. I was taking my time to roll it. Remember, don't rush. Don't rush. We are not yet to rush. Just do it gently, okay? So I have to go in now with my cutter. I have to use my pizza cutter. This one I used but the wrong one. So when I remember, I have to stop and then I take my pizza cutter. Because pizza cutter is so easy and beautiful. But if you don't have a pizza cutter, please, you can still use your knife. I believe your knife can also cut it. You must not have a pizza cutter, okay? So that is it. I cut it into 4 equal shape. Then I have to put it, I believe you can see how I do it. I put the first one under, the second one on top, then the third one like this, and the fourth one on top, okay? You can see how I do it. I make sure that it's in order, it's in the same shape. So that is going to be easy for me. So I was still adjusting. If you can look, I was still trying to adjust it to make sure that everything is perfect. Then that is my barbecue stick. You can see my barbecue stick that I was keeping. I have to use 2 barbecue sticks in this process, okay? So I have to look for the first one and keep it aside. Then I press it at the middle to make sure that it's the edges. You remember that middle that we mounted to press and be on the same shape. Then I join in at the corner. You can see how I do it. I use the first barbecue stick and press the first corner. Leave it there. You don't have to remove it because it's going to spoil. Then I made a mistake here. I went and took straw, but I'm showing the second one. I will not use straw. Use my barbecue stick because with straw it's not going to go right. So you press the 2 edges, then you pop in that at the center. You can see how I do it. Then I have to remove it gently. I was taking my time to remove it gently because if you just like pull it out with force, you're going to spoil the shape of this bread, okay? Excuse me. I believe I make like 3 or 4 examples, so it's going to be easy. If you didn't understand the first one, at least you're going to understand the second one, okay? So that is the second one. I have to sprinkle my flour again on the chopping board, and I go in now with the second dough. Then I was trying to like roll it again. You can see I'm not flipping it. As I start to roll it on this side is the very side that I'm still using. I didn't flip it. Please don't flip it, okay? It's not good to flip it. Just continue on the surface that you have started to roll it, okay? So that is it. I have to cut it again into 4 shape. Oh, this one showed like the 2 was bigger than the 2 was smaller. But it's okay. At least it's the same size because 2 is the same size, the other 2 is the same size. So I have to mount it again. Remember it's morning, so I have my people were passing around to do 1 or 2 things in the kitchen because it's morning. So I was like trying to do this fast so that I can take it for breakfast. You can enjoy this with your tea. You can enjoy it with your egg. You can enjoy it with your coffee, and you can remember there's butter there, but if you love butter too much, you can see put butter again and eat it with your butter or with your jam or with your chocolate, whatever you like, okay? So that's my barbecue stick. I've pressed it again at the center. Then I have to hold the 4 edges to be on the same length. You can see I was trying to adjust it so it's going to be on the same length. Then I take my barbecue stick now and press it from top to bottom, and then I leave it. I go the other side. We'll see how I was still adjusting it so that it should be on equal size. A 4, I go with the second barbecue. Remember, I told you in the first one that I used show is not good, so I have to use just barbecue stick. So after pressing it, you press it at the center so that the center is going to pop up. This is a very beautiful shape of bread. Try this method and come and thank me later. So beautiful. So that is the second one that I just did. I remember I told you that I believe I do like, I said I do like 3 or 4 example. So let's say this is a third example. I'm going to see repeat the very process like what I told you in the first and the second. I sprinkle my flour on the chopping board, then I have to roll it now to make sure that it's in a shape that I need to do the bread. Okay, you will see I was just turning it around, but I didn't flip it. So that is it. Yeah, you see, I was trying to adjust this, that it should be on the same shape. You can see from your screen that it's on the same shape. Then I have to cut it now into 4 equal size. Remember, I'm not a machine, it's my hand, so it must not be equal, but I'm trying my best to make sure that it's an equal shape. Then you can see how I was trying to mount it again the same way I did in the first one, the second one, and it is a third one. I have to see mount it again. So I do that one, I see that it didn't come out well, so I have to remove it and go in this other process. Okay, so that is it. I go in now with my barbecue stick and press it again at the center. After pressing it at the center, I see join the 4 edges again. Sorry, I still have to join the 4 edges again and press it like how I did on the first one. I leave the barbecue stick there. I don't have to remove it. If you remove it, you cannot put it in it again to do what you have to do. So that is the second one. Again, I've joined it and press it at the center. Then I have to join them two and press it so the middle is going to pop up. You can see how it pop up. So beautiful. So excellent, so adorable. I love this bread. This bread is so gorgeous. Oh my god. Beautiful shape, beautiful bread, soft, delicious, yummy. My daughter just passed. You can see how the shape is beautiful on the screen. So that is it. I have to cover it for 15 minutes again. Then my oven is on. Remember, you have to preheat your oven for 15 to 20 minutes, so the bread is just going to take 25 minutes. Okay, and it's ready. So that is my 1 egg that I just put on that cup, and that is my teaspoon of milk that I put. Then I have to blend it together to make sure that it's in a uniform color. When it's in a uniform color, I have to open up my bread and start to brush it. Remember, I told you you have to cover it for 15 minutes again. Good. So you can see that it's already in a uniform color, so I have to keep it the teaspoon on the sink. Then I open up my bread and I have to start to brush it. See how I'm brushing it? Please, when you are brushing your bread, make sure that you brush all the edges. Okay, you have to brush all the edges very well, so it's going to be in a uniform color when after baking. Because if not, if you didn't brush it well, then it's not going to be in a uniform color after baking. You can see I was taking my time to brush it very well to make sure that I brush all the edges, so I should be in a uniform color after baking. Okay, so that is it. You can see what I'm doing. I was taking my time. I don't rush. Remember, it's a dough. You can want to polish it like that with power, and you have to you spoil the design. So I was just taking my time, gently to brush it. It's homemade. I don't have to rush. I'm not going to sell it anywhere. It's just homemade. So that is it. I shifted so that I can really do it. Okay, so that is it, my dear. I was brushing it. Remember, at this stage my oven is already on. When I cover it for 15 minutes, that's when I put the oven on. So the oven is going to be hot by then. So I'm just going to put it. You can see I've brushed it so beautiful. I'm going with it now. And I have to move in 25 seconds. See how beautiful it is. See how gorgeous it is. Oh my god. This bread is so gorgeous. Try it and come and thank me later. I love you and God love you more. I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for watching. See how soft it is. Look at the example that I just showed. See how soft and gorgeous it is.